topics. You heard also already the Permanent Secretary saying, or the Secretary General saying about the defense spending. Definitely, it's good news that allies are contributing more, but from our point of view, it's not enough. We are doing already since this year more than 5%, and we are also declaring more than 1.5% for the related costs. So we are really hoping that all the allies will do the same. It is necessary for the alliance, it is necessary for the capabilities. There is no question at all. Regarding Ukraine, we see that Ukraine is doing some progress on the battlefield. They are in a quite good shape, so it is important at this very moment to keep continuing also with the sanctions, with the additional military assistance. We hope that in Ankara we will hear a bit longer term or longer perspective commitments also from the allies to help more Ukraine. This is definitely very, very important. From our point of view, we will continue with the commitment at least 0.25 each year to Ukraine. Last year we did 0.35. This year the track is also to go above 0.25. So from our point of view, we see some very good progress. Thirdly, regarding the burden shifting and the commitment of the United States, it has been discussed a lot. My message is very clear. We are friends and partners with the United States. We see that they have the commitment also towards NATO. And even when we see the burden shifting, which is fine, Europe will do more and Europe needs to do more, then this burden shifting is something we totally understand. And we don't need to also be maybe so worried about the American commitment, because when we take, for instance, the air assets, then to fly here to Europe, it's 5-6 hours. And where the assets are specifically located, it's maybe not even so important. So let's see how the day ends. But it seems that we have some good news. But that doesn't mean that we don't need to do more. Yes, we all need to do more.
In the past, you said that U.S. commitment is not that important. In the past, it has always been highlighted as very important.
No, I didn't say it's not important. You please listen carefully what I said. I said that it's not so important where the specific capabilities are located. Are they in Germany? Are they in Spain? Or are they in Georgia, United States? So this is what I said regarding the air assets. Of course, there are assets, there are capabilities which need to be here in Europe, and they will stay here in Europe. So there is no question. So I have not heard that US will leave Europe. So there will be a change in the footprinting. There will be a change how much they will have here, how much they will have in different regions of the world. But that doesn't mean that US has somehow withdrawn from NATO or that they will change their commitments to NATO. No, this is still there. The regional plans are as they are. So that means that each country has to do maximum to that these plans are also executable.
Footprints you talk about, do you have any clarity on what those footprints will now look like? And also on the burden sharing, how concerned are you about any gaps that might be in the interim after the US drawdown?
Well, first of all, we have some better understanding regarding the air capabilities, less information about the land capabilities, but I am quite confident that we will have that clarity in the nearest future. So I will also talk today with the SACEUR, so probably we will have some more clarity also regarding the eastern flank and how the footprinting exactly will be. Regarding the gap, of course, there are gaps always. It's not only about the US footprinting, it's also that the European nations have to do more, and there is no question about it. So we need to do more also here in Europe. So the Europe needs to be stronger. There is no question. So are we there yet? I would say that we will never be there where we can say that NATO is ready. NATO will never be ready. There are always new capabilities coming. So this is why it is our job to invest more and to bring more capabilities into our defense. So that's clear. So last question, because we have colleagues. No.
Can Europe intervene military in Hormuz to secure the Strait of Hormuz, and will your country take part in this?
Well, I said from the very beginning, when President Trump said first that the European allies should be also there, I said that we need to talk with the Americans and we need to see how we can solve the situation, because it's first and foremost the question of the freedom of navigation. How it will be ended, we don't know exactly. Maybe today, tomorrow, we will have some more news regarding the freedom of Strait of Hormuz. So when it will be cleared, then we also understand that how much effort it's needed from the international partners. Maybe the agreement what they sign between US and Iran will say that everything will be cleared, the Strait of Hormuz will be free, and we don't need to do anything additionally. So before not knowing what we need to do exactly, it's very difficult to say what assets will be sent. But in general, I say that yes, Europeans have to take part of have to take part of that that the Strait of Hormuz is free for navigation. Thank you very much.